question from Kathleen in Lichfield on a different sort of topic. Some pesticides have been known to cause illness and harm vital pollinators like bees. Will Brexit make it easier for us to research and ban dangerous pesticides?
So this is an interesting question because the UK government was one of the late adopters of the ban on neonicotinoids, which is one of the key pesticides which damages pollinating insects, pollinators. And the UK government was also one of the least, or one of the most reluctant states to sign up to new pesticide regulations a few years ago. There's been ongoing conversations about glyphosate at the European level, and again, the UK government has been quite reluctant to adopt rules around banning those kind of substances. So the UK government traditionally tends to be more wait and see, do we have clear scientific evidence, and not to be a first mover on banning chemicals. So in principle, being outside of the European Union, we should be able to make these decisions faster in relation to scientific evidence, but in general, the UK government tends not to be in favour of banning substances quickly because of the potential economic impact upon farmers.
And that's I know that I read the other day that some in Europe call us the dirty man of Europe in terms of our sense of dragging our feet sometimes on those issues.
So that is a label that stems from the 1980s. I'm not sure it's still fair, but it was a label that was developed because we had very poor policies on air quality. So we were pumping out sulfur dioxide that was falling as acid rain in Norway. And in order to deal with sewage, rather than treating it properly, we had a policy called dilute and disperse, where we would build long pipes out into the sea and just pump the sewage out through that so it could be carried away and be someone else's problem. So that's how we got the Dirty Man of Europe label, and quite deserved, I would say. Since we've been EU members, we've not been allowed to engage in those kind of practices anymore, and it is much better now. But yes, we can be the state that can drag its feet sometimes in council discussions, but we're not the only one.
No, very much so.